The new assignment. Rahul Mehta had been a night security guard for over a decade. He had worked in malls, banks, and warehouses, but nothing quite like this. The Silvercrest Research Facility, located just outside the city, hidden behind dense woods and tall, barbed fences, the place was more fortress than lab. His assignment was simple: monitor the surveillance cameras, do a perimeter walk every hour, and report anything suspicious. The pay was surprisingly good, too good. "You're replacing Anil," said the facility's HR manager. "He left suddenly." "Left suddenly?" Rahul raised an eyebrow. "Family emergency," she said quickly, avoiding his eyes. Rahul nodded. He had seen stranger things, or so he thought. First night. The facility was deathly quiet at night. Rahul sat in a small control room filled with screens, each showing different angles: corridors, labs, storage rooms. A digital clock blinked 12 a.m. in red. The first round was uneventful. He walked the corridors with his flashlight, past glass-walled labs filled with strange machines and vials, and noticed multiple doors with fingerprint locks and level 4 clearance only signs. At 1:43 a.m., something flickered on one of the screens. A figure, tall and slender, moved across Lab 3. But the lab was supposed to be locked. He grabbed his flashlight and rushed to the location. Lab 3 was empty, lights off, door sealed. The figure was gone. He radioed the control room. Possible camera glitch in Lab 3. Nothing on site. No response. When he returned to the control room, the monitor for Lab 3 had gone black. The whispering halls. The next night, the air felt heavier, almost charged. During his second patrol, he heard whispers, faint, echoing. He paused, flashlight trembling. "Help! Me!" The voice was soft, female, and it came from behind a locked steel door, marked "Quarantine, do not enter." He tried the handle. It didn't budge. Just as he turned to walk away, he heard a knock from the other side. Rahul ran back to the control room and checked the camera for that hallway, but the feed was looping, same 5 seconds playing again and again. He reviewed past logs. Deleted. Shadows in the dark. On the third night, Rahul was ready. He brought a flashlight, pepper spray, and a small voice recorder. At 2:15 a.m., the facility's power flickered, emergency lights turned red, and cameras rebooted. Then he saw it. A tall, humanoid shape, almost alien in proportions, moving unnaturally fast down corridor B. It stopped, turned to face the camera. The screen glitched violently. Rahul sprinted to corridor B. The corridor was freezing cold. Ice crystals formed on the glass walls. The door to one of the labs was torn off its hinges from the inside. Inside, claw marks scratched across the floor and walls. On the far wall, written in something red and smeared, "Set us free. The truth in the basement." Rahul had had enough. He forced the main terminal to open the blueprints of the facility. He discovered a sub-basement level. Not on any map, not on his clearance list. Access required a key card. He remembered the HR manager's office. That night, he broke in and found the MasterCard. The sub-basement elevator required a fingerprint too. To his surprise, the dead security guard's prints had never been deleted. He used Anil's file from the office computer to trick the scanner. The elevator doors opened with a hiss, revealing a dark shaft descending deeper than he thought possible. ProjectNyx. The sub-basement was massive, a maze of hallways. he found old experiment logs and files marked ProjectNyx. According to them, the facility wasn't just a research lab. It was a containment center for bioexperiments, genetically modified humans designed to adapt to darkness with heightened strength and psychic abilities. Subjects 12. Surviving, unknown. One of the logs read, Subject 7 breached her cell last week. She can mimic voices now, appears normal, avoid eye contact. Rahul felt a chill run down his spine. The woman's voice, the whisper, the knock. He wasn't guarding a lab, he was guarding a prison. Rahul turned to leave, but the elevator was offline. Emergency lights blinked. From down the corridor, he heard footsteps and breathing. He hid in a closet. Through the vents, he saw her, a woman in a patient gown, barefoot, hair covering her face. She was sniffing the air. Suddenly, she snapped her head toward the closet. "Found you," she whispered. The lights burst. Rahul ran through the maze, guided only by emergency signs. Alarms blared. Security turrets activated. The PA system announced, "Containment breach. ProjectNyx engaged." He managed to reboot power from a control panel and rushed to the elevator. The door closed just in time as the woman slammed into the glass, cracking it. Back in the control room, Rahul locked every access point. He called the emergency contact number from the logs. "We know. Extraction team en route. Hold position." "Hold position? One of them is loose." "One?" The voice sounded amused. "You think only one escaped?" The line went dead. On the screens, doors across the facility opened by themselves. Lab 3, Lab 7, Lab 11. One by one, figures stepped out, each more twisted and unnatural than the last. Rahul sat back, sweating, realizing the truth. There was no security. He was the canary, test subject, a watchman of monsters. The lights flickered one last time, and then they went out.